Okay, trying a couple of things a bit differently for this video. I'm actually back to using a lav microphone. I thought I'd give it another shot. This is a Shure lav along with the Rode Wireless Go 2, which itself is a pretty incredible mic system. This video is not about those products. I'm just letting you know that things are a little bit different, so let me know what you think of the audio in the comment sections down below. If it sounds just fine, I might continue doing this just to make some of my videos a bit easier. But anyway, we're talking about a tablet here, and while tablets may not be a necessity in my daily tech life, I can't deny that a larger screen can sometimes be a little bit more fun. Enter Amazon, using the tablet form factor as a great way of accessing the many different pieces of content in their greater Prime ecosystem. So let's see what this tablet is all about. Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? This in my hands here is the Amazon Fire HD 10. Not going to bury the lead here. At $149, this is a very affordable tablet, but if you spend a little bit more money, you can actually get a couple of extras. One of those extras is a keyboard case, and I used it with this tablet to write not just this script, but plenty more before this. It's actually a pretty enjoyable typing experience, and you do have to get used to a couple of the hotkeys given that it is an Android tablet, but after that, it's a good typing experience throughout. On top of that, you get a 1-year subscription to Microsoft Office 365, an entire suite of applications that would help with productivity, like Word and PowerPoint and all of that. And by using productivity apps on this tablet with the keyboard case, I actually had a little bit of a productivity laptop feel. This is mainly because you do have to use the Silk browser for accessing quite a few applications which may not be in the Amazon App Store. More on that a little bit later. Now, because the tablet is really affordable, this might be a very good item to give your kids, because it's an easy way for them to access any content they may be enjoying in the Prime subscription. Because that's the point of this tablet, is accessing the Amazon Prime ecosystem. Everything from Prime Video to Amazon Music to Kindle, Audible, and of course Amazon Shopping as well, but that's done through the good old Android application. But that low price does mean you're getting kind of what you pay for. Now, don't get me wrong, this tablet is very fun to use. If you're just looking for straight content consumption and just enjoying what it is you're seeing, then this tablet will work just fine. But if you are discerning when it comes to your specifications, to your features, or even your build quality, well, this is definitely not going to be in the upper tier of what you might already be looking at. The build quality is already indicative of this. The backing now has that signature Amazon smirk with a fully plastic material that has a matted feel. That does help a little bit with the handling. All of the buttons are on the short side, making it clear that this is a tablet meant to be used in landscape orientation, which makes perfect sense given all the content you might be viewing. And then you have stereo speakers here at the top when you're viewing it in landscape. That's pretty cool, but these speakers are just okay. There's actually a better version of this, the Plus model, the Fire HD 10 Plus, that has Dolby enhancements in those speakers, so that might be a better choice if you're looking for good audio playback. And then you get underneath the surface and all of the other features don't really get very close to high-end. It's right in the name. The display will be HD, full HD resolution. It is also an IPS display, so it can get pretty bright, but it doesn't have the OLED contrast ratios or the deep blacks. And if you're a big Kindle reader, the IPS blue light might be a little bit too much for you. You can turn on a blue light filter, which is nice, but ultimately reading on your Kindle will probably be better for all of your Kindle books. And one interesting detail here is that there's very little onboard storage, but the tablet suggests that you can buy an SD card from where else? Amazon. And finally, the MediaTek Helio P60T is the processor that's on here. It's not a particularly powerful processor. It can handle pretty much all of the applications, especially productivity-wise, that you throw at it, but stuttering can even happen from time to time in the main interface. And you definitely should not expect this to be a serious gamer's device. Again, we come back to this whole notion that this tablet is simply for accessing everything your Prime membership entails. This is pretty clear when you look at even just the interface at first. You already have this widget here that shows you your previous items that you might have been reading, in this case, Kindle books. Under that are all of the icons for the various Amazon services, and underneath all of that, well, any apps that you might install after the fact. If you swipe over to the library, again, it's your library, so you're just going to be seeing all of the books, perhaps maybe some apps and games from the App Store, and all of the media that you might be consuming in places like Prime Video and Audible. But even more important than this is the For You page, which gives you all of the ads and suggestions. This is a perfect example of an algorithm at work. Clearly, I personally like self-help and productivity and Eastern philosophy books. I should probably try to get back to reading more fiction titles. It's really this page that makes it very clear. While this might be a tablet that lets you enjoy your content for a cheap price, it's also a canvas for all of the ways that Amazon will reach you so that you can buy even more of said content. And even then, it might be a little hard to find some of the apps you want to install. The software experience can be pretty limited out of the box. Fire OS is a forked version of Android, which means it doesn't have Google Play services, and as a result, a lot of apps are simply not available in Amazon's App Store. The category that suffers the most of all are the games. Now, if you just operate with what is given, a lot of the work you might do in certain apps like Gmail and Notion will have to just be through the Silk browser. That actually works fine enough, but it's definitely not ideal. YouTube, for example, looks like it has its own app, but really it's just a singular version of what would already be in the Silk browser when you access youtube.com. Now, this is an Android tablet still, even though Amazon has changed a lot about the OS. But because it is an Android tablet, you could do some research, put in some extra legwork, and figure out ways of getting those applications properly put onto this tablet. Now, I'm not sharing that because I'm just showing off what this tablet is like as Amazon intended it. But I'm just saying, I know a lot of you out there will get into the comments and say, install this, install that. Yes, that is possible, but that's up to you to figure out. Speaking of what Amazon intended, there's one thing I do really like about this tablet, and it's the fact that it can do multiple duties. Amazon Assistant is integrated into the operating system, which means you can say the A word. Hot word detection is available. The real dual identity comes in when you swipe down from the notification shade and hit Show Mode. Show Mode essentially transforms the tablet into an Echo Show, as in a smart display, complete with the splash screens that give you the news, show you the weather, and tell you when one of your Amazon packages might have arrived. This is really awesome to see because, again, this is a very affordable tablet. So if you get this just for the content consumption from services in your Prime membership, you also get an Echo Show built right in. So technically you're getting more than one device in one purchase. As the smart display that goes with you, it's also able to communicate with any other stationary Echo Show devices you might already have, which means you could use it to drop in on those other devices. And that would be the only scenario in which I would use the honestly very meh cameras. So as long as you measure your expectations, the Fire HD10 actually can provide just enough for a lot of people. I'm really impressed that a tablet this affordable can have this much functionality, but it does come with the caveat that you should be a big Amazon user. Seasoned tech enthusiasts, even those with Prime subscriptions, probably know what to look for, and if they want the best viewing and listening experiences from their Prime catalog, they might actually look elsewhere, and that's fine. But compared to the number of people who just want an easy way of accessing said content, a good tablet at a low price is actually worth its weight in gold. Leave it to Amazon to provide a few really cool extra features to sweeten the pot. I mean, again, if you don't already have an Echo Show like that somewhat creepy swiveling Echo Show 10, well now you have a 10-inch smart display in the Fire HD 10. So simply put, these recent tablet releases are an affordable but prime gateway into everything that Amazon has to offer. See the links down below to check out the Amazon Fire HD 10 for yourself, and check out the other versions of this tablet that are available. For more on products like this and beyond in the world of tech, make sure you subscribe to my channel. For now, drop some likes on this video and let me know what you think about this tablet in the comment sections. With all that said, we're going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody.